Hey, have you ever felt like you're doing everything in your business, wearing all the hats, but still somehow falling behind? This is for you because I've been there, running on fumes, living off caffeine, sleeping maybe 4 hours a night, telling myself, this is what it takes, until one email, just one, stopped me cold. I was at my desk, burnt out, overloaded, trying to push through another day, and a video notification popped up from a past client. I figured it was a polite thank you, but instead she said this wasn't just a workshop, it was a masterclass. And in that moment, I froze. Goosebumps because it hit me. We had built something real, not just helping healing, but we built something. And I didn't want to pretend like, I got here without the struggle. I spent years burning the candle on both ends, watching tutorials till the sunrise, buying course after course, trying to piece together a business with broken playbooks. And when I shared my ideas with people I love, they looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. AI, you think this is gonna work? And I get it. In our culture, we weren't raised on tech, especially to trust it. We were raised on to trust the hustle. We were told, hey, work hard, keep your head down, sacrifice now, rest later. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you later never comes if you don't build a system. I was doing everything manually. No breaks, no structure, just grind. Until one night, my face in my hands, I whispered, I can't keep doing this like this. And at that moment, it broke me, but it also rebuilt me because I stopped trying to be the hero. I started building the system. That system became my lifeline. It gave me space to breathe, to think, to build with clarity. And that's when it hit me. Other entrepreneurs need this too. They don't need more hustle. They need structure. They need support. They need something that actually works. That's why I created the Smart AI System Lab, not just another Zoom call, not just another quick fix, but a proven framework to actually help you reclaim your time using AI, even if tech isn't your thing. So if you ever been told just push harder, if you ever been praised for your grind but never supported for your growth, I want you to hear me. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to hustle smarter. And today I'm going to show you how. I'll break it down for you. Okay. So why all these founders, why they always staying stuck, even though they're working so hard? Well, I'm going to show you the triangle that changed everything. Let's go. Listen, it's like this. Hustle isn't the goal. Systems are. And what I want to show you is the triangle. As you see this triangle here on my board, and right here is energy. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull energy at the top because that's where it is. It's at the very top of the triangle. Right here, energy. All right. Now, energy, ladies and gentlemen, is fire because it equals focus plus fire equals energy. And that fire is what literally helps your business to survive. When your energy is off, your ideas don't hit, your voice is shaky, your business starts feeling heavy. So understand energy is needed to run your business. That's why it's at the top. And then we have time right here. Now, time, ladies and gentlemen, understand what you trade it daily is time. We all have the same amount, 24 hours a day. And most of us are trading time for dollars. And the reality of it is, hey, if you're spending all your time doing tasks that a $15 an hour VA or an AI bot could do, you're probably robbing your future. And then here we are, we were told, hey, hustle harder, but hustle without a system. That's just chaos with the branding, all right? Don't fool yourself. And then revenue, okay? We got revenue and we all need revenue. Come on. That's the part we all want, right? But if you're chasing revenue with a broken system, you're going to feel rich for a minute and burnt out forever. And revenue, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Revenue, smart systems, not hustle. That's how we get revenue. So let me ask you this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you protecting your time right now? How are you protecting it? Go ahead and put that down. How are you protecting your time? And how powerful is your energy? On a scale of 1 to 10. And then how consistent is your revenue? And I want you to circle your lowest number. That's where the leak is. That's where we're going to build first. Is that okay? I want to be honest with you. Time, we all say we wish we had more of it. But a lot of us, we're not protecting our time. And there's things that take our time. What are some of the things that are taking your time? Go ahead and put in the comment area if you're watching this on any type of social media, or go ahead and put it in the comment area. What's taking your time? I want to know, because I'm going to be honest with you. Time, it can be stolen from many, many different ways. Here's just a few examples of how time and energy can be stolen. If we look at time, what's stealing your time, a lot of that is manual replying to every email or DMs, right? That's what I hear. I hear, hey, I've been replying to emails, and are you addicted to Google? Yeah, it is an addiction. What about recreating the same templates every time? You build it once, then you have to build it again. That is so frustrating. Posting content without schedules or systems, going on social media, and before you know it, you're on it for hours. And you're only there to post a few different contents. And if you're doing it yourself, that can steal your time. What about doing tasks? A 15-hour VA, or maybe an AI bot or AI employee can do. What about client calls? They call with no boundaries. They just call anytime, any day, any time of the night, and you pick up. What about jumping between 10 apps instead of having a system? I've seen it, and I believe it can happen to you. And procrastination is all it is a mask for planning. All right? Don't get it twisted. You got to put in the action. That is the separator. Or doing 3 things at once, but never finishing any of them. Is that true? Be honest. Because if it is, that's the reason why you're here today. And then let's look at your energy. What's draining your energy? Because there's many things out here draining our energy, and it can keep us from being able to have the fire that we need in order to operate effectively within our business? What about making every decision alone, no support system? Is that you? Yeah. Constant context switching from emails to calls to texts and just constantly switching, your mind just racing. I was there. I understand. What about working with the wrong clients? Our fear of being replaced by AI without a plan. But I don't think that's you because you're here with us today. Staying stuck is how mode versus who mode. And feeling behind on content, offers, or launches. These are all draining your energy. But one of the biggest energy drainer is negative self-talk. I should be further by now. How many times have you said that to yourself? Saying yes to things that don't align with your mission. Ladies and gentlemen, these are energy drainers. And I want to just share with you that you're not the only one. There are many entrepreneurs, business owners, small, large, who are dealing with the very same issue until they have discovered systems that kept them in line and on track. And then finally, revenue, because we all want revenue. What's blocking it? And what I've discovered is that some have no clear offer or call to action in their content. Others, they're undercharging due to fear or doubt. Some have no systems for follow-up with leads. And yet they invest in getting the lead, and yet they have no follow-up. And then they lose contact with the lead because they don't have a way to nurture the lead. And they're just constantly on the wheel. What about relying only on referrals, not automation? Automation is here. You need to know it. Not tracking what's working or what's not is a big revenue drainer, and confusing websites and funnel paths. That's huge. Spending more time creating than converting. Yeah, we all can fall into that category. The overachiever, the creator who loves creating but never converting any of the things they've created. Not leveraging digital tools that can scale them. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just shared with you a list. And with that list, I want you to ask yourself, where do I fall in these categories? And what is the one that I need to focus on this week? Because if you don't protect your energy, like you protect your password, well, someone could steal it. If you don't own your calendar, someone else will. And you don't get paid for everything you do. You get paid for what's systematized. Look, if you're bleeding on any one of these sides of the triangle, I want you to understand that you can get your focus back. If any of these areas are bleeding, is it your energy? Is it your time? Or is it the revenue? Your business is leaking energy. You feel that? The fire that keeps it moving. I've been there. But if you feel what I am dropping this moment, that's clarity kicking in, ladies and gentlemen, because you can finally see what's been draining you. Which side are you bleeding on right now most? Time, energy, or revenue? Go ahead and drop it in the comments or just write it down. We're going to fix that. And this is why hustle isn't enough. because without systems, you will keep bleeding time, leaking energy, and blocking your own revenue. But here's the good news. You don't have to fix it all at once. You just need to protect one side of this triangle this week. How about that? One side this week. And that's what we do inside the AI System Lab. We don't just talk about strategy. We build your system with you, step by step. So let me ask you right now, which one side of the triangle are you rebuilding first? Because in the next video, I'm going to show you the exact systems we use to fix this triangle and how AI can give you your time, peace, and power back. And I'm about to show you how you can do it smarter, faster, without burning out. Understand, folks, real leverage comes when you build what I call the smart business system. And sometimes that works when you don't. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and like and share, and visit Smart AI Workshop so that you can be notified for our next video too. And when I will walk you through the CAST framework that we are using, and it's a powerful system, and how we're utilizing it with artificial intelligence to help us in our business. And we want to help you too. So go to Smart AI Workshops. You'll get a free workbook on the legacy blueprint which is our daily affirmations and our weekly task. And I promise you this, if you just stick with me, you will be part of a class of individuals who are taking control of their future. And I call it the Smart Class. So welcome to the Smart Class, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on our next video. Thank you for watching, and be blessed. Bye for now.